How long does chicken last outside the fridge? Once you get home from the store with your fresh, raw chicken, how long will it last? How long can chicken sit out without going bad? You've invested good money in that chicken breast or chicken thighs, so you want to make sure it doesn't go to waste by sitting in your fridge longer than necessary. Here's what you need to know about how long chicken lasts outside the fridge once you get it home. How long can chicken sit out before it goes bad? How long does chicken last outside of refrigeration? First, it's important to note that bacteria will grow on any food, given enough time. This is especially true in warm and humid conditions. But even if you keep your chicken cool with ice packs and in an airtight container or bag, you shouldn't leave it out for more than 2 hours before it goes bad. Any longer than that, and you could be in for some pretty nasty stomach problems, and a heck of a lot of diarrhea. Salmonella causes most cases of food poisoning from chicken, so if you experience nausea, vomiting or diarrhea after eating leftover raw or undercooked chicken, or foods containing raw or undercooked chicken, call your doctor right away. How long can cooked chicken sit out? According to USDA Food Safety and Inspection Service, cooked chicken can be held at room temperature for 2 hours, or 1 hour if it's over 90 degrees Fahrenheit in your kitchen. Another option is to refrigerate chicken immediately after cooking. Remember, chicken should not be reheated once it has been allowed to cool. The stuffing should be in the fridge for at least an hour before it's time to cook. To keep chicken longer than 2 hours or during hot weather, you must put it in a refrigerator, 40 degrees Fahrenheit or below, within an hour of preparation. Chicken will last about 3 to 4 days before it needs to be discarded. If you're concerned about bacterial growth on your chicken, use a food thermometer to ensure that chicken is thoroughly cooked before eating. This will reduce risk of foodborne illness caused by undercooked poultry. Can you refreeze thawed chicken? Yes, you can refreeze thawed chicken. Refreezing isn't a problem as long as you don't cook it first. And yes, it is still safe to eat after refreezing if it was originally cooked properly in a refrigerator or under refrigeration. Foods frozen at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, -18 degrees Celsius, may be stored indefinitely and do not need to be kept frozen for safety reasons. However, quality will decline over time. The USDA recommends discarding foods that have been stored at temperatures between 40 F and 140 F, for C60C, for more than 2 hours. That's because bacteria start growing rapidly in that temperature range, so proper storage is key. How long can you leave frozen chicken in the freezer? Ziploc freezer bag method chicken thawing frozen chicken can be a little more finicky to thaw. You can't just leave it out on your counter and expect it to defrost slowly and safely. The chances of it going bad increase exponentially if you do that. One safe method of defrosting frozen chicken is by using a Ziploc freezer bag. This method will help keep any moisture locked in, which is crucial for successfully thawing frozen chicken without cooking it. All you need to do is place your chicken into a Ziploc bag, be sure not to pack it too tightly, tamp the bag down as much as you can in a seal, and place in a bowl or sink full of cold water. Is it safe to eat chicken left out overnight? Chicken left out at room temperature for more than 2 hours can grow dangerous bacteria. 2 hours is not a magic number, and different cuts of chicken take varying amounts of time to go bad, but in general, you should throw out any poultry that's been sitting out on your counter overnight. If it smells bad or looks like it's been sitting for a long time, such as several hours, you shouldn't eat it either. If chicken does get contaminated with harmful bacteria from improper storage conditions, you may start to feel sick within a few days after eating it, even if there are no obvious signs of spoilage when you prepare and cook it. What happens if I leave chicken out for 4 hours? Chicken left at room temperature, rather than being stored in a refrigerator, can cause salmonella poisoning. This is a form of food poisoning that can be life-threatening to young children, older adults, and those with weakened immune systems. The symptoms include abdominal cramps and diarrhea that develop 12 to 72 hours after consumption. It's best to throw out any leftover chicken from buffets or restaurants if you are not going to eat it within 4 hours of purchase. Chicken will usually last for up to 2 days in your fridge at 4 degrees Celsius or 40 degrees Fahrenheit before starting to rot. You should avoid eating it once it starts to turn slimy or develops an off odor, as it may contain harmful bacteria such as Salmonella. Subscribe and leave a comment.